A very big hello to everybody in the Southborough community. It's Miss Ballard here. I've come to talk to you about celebrating differences. I know that you'll have seen Mr. Curry and Mr. Clark's assemblies already, and mine's going to carry on from that. I wonder how many of you have already completed your I'm Unique Because posters that we're going to put in our very special classroom on the Hall of Fame. I thought I'd show you mine. I'm unique because I've got fun colours in my hair. It was pink there, and now it's purple. I'm an animal lover. That's my dog, Wellesley. I've got one daughter and 2 stepchildren, and I love crazy shoes. I enjoy music, and I can't wait until I can get back to gigs and festivals again. And I love a cup of tea. Hopefully you've already completed yours and put it in the Hall of Fame by adding it to the special Google Classroom. But if you haven't, there's still plenty of time. I'm looking forward to seeing as many of those as possible. So, my assembly today is about celebrating differences, but with a question, what do we do when someone else is different? We've talked a lot about us being different and how exciting that is, but what about when somebody else is different? What should we do? I'd like to read you a story called My Shadow is Pink. My dad has a shadow that's blue as can be, and there's nothing but blue in my whole family tree. But mine is quite different. It's not what you think, for mine is not blue. My shadow is pink. My shadow loves ponies and books and pink toys, princesses, fairies, and things not for boys. But there's one thing it likes most, I have found. It loves wearing dresses and dancing around. It spins and it sparkles and it twirls through the air, then stops as my dad walks in with a stare. It will turn blue one of these days. Don't worry, he says, it is just a phase. Dad's shadow is blue, it is big, it is strong. But when I stand with it, I just feel so wrong. I wish mine was blue like all of the others. I wish mine was blue like my dad's and my brother's. I'd be part of the group, of that there's no doubt. But I cannot fit in when my shadow stands out. Now things are all changing and that is not cool. I'm ready to start my first day at school. You'll need pencils and books and lunch you must bring. Dress up with your shadow in its favourite thing. My heart skips a beat as I put on a dress and I look at my dad, who's anxious and stressed. He takes me to class and I turn to say bye. His face is all worried. There's fear in his eyes. So I step in the doorway and puff out my chest. One thing is clear. I'm not like the rest. I try to say hi, but my voice is too quiet. The kids turn around and the room, it goes silent. I run out the door and I push past my dad. I run to my house feeling angry and sad. If my shadow was blue, I'd be there making friends. I'd be laughing and playing and drawing with pens. I rip off my dress, throw it down on the floor. I won't wear it again, not ever, no more. Just then, at my door, came a soft little knock. It's my dad walking in, and I look up in shock. Both he and his shadow in dresses they stood, with shimmering seams and pink sparkling hoods. He speaks in a voice that's quite soft but is stern. Pick up that dress, you must listen and learn. Your shadow is pink, I see now it's true. It's not just a shadow, it's your innermost you. He showed me the photos of parents and brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and others. We've all had a shadow that's hidden from eyes, and sometimes our shadow, it lives in disguise. His shadow loves painting and fashion and art. Her shadow loves engines and powerful cars. His shadow loves dance with its turns and its twirls. Her shadow, she hides it. Her shadow likes girls. His shadow loves theatre and acting and plays. Her shadow loves science and planets and space. Your shadow is you, and pink it will be. So stand up with your shadow and yell, "This is me." And some they will love you, and some they will not. But those that do love you, they'll love you a lot. So put on that dress and get back to school. If someone won't like you, then they are the fool. My heart nearly burst, and my shadow, it soared. I picked up the dress and I wore it once more. We ran out the door, this time holding hands. My dad and our shadows, together we stand. I stride in my class and I puff out my chest. I may be different, but different is best. I join a small group, though in I don't blend. They look up and smile. Will you be our friend? So the question from today's assembly is, what do we do when someone else is different? What did the dad do in this story to help support the boy? He got to know him. He found out about his innermost being, what it is that makes him him. He supported them. He even wore a dress to show the boy that it was okay to be different. Sometimes you also might need to stand up for people. There might be other people who say something unkind because someone else is different. And the person who's feeling different might not be brave enough to say something. And you might be able to be brave for them. You can stand up for other people if you hear someone saying something unkind because they're different. It's part of our rainbow rules. We respect all members of our community, not just the ones who are the same as us, because actually no one's the same. We're all different. And as it said in the story, different is best. I hope you liked that story, and I hope you enjoyed our assembly. I'm really looking forward to another assembly with you soon. And don't forget, if you haven't put your What Makes Me Unique poster on the Hall of Fame in a special classroom, please make sure you do. I'm looking forward to seeing lots of them. Until I see you again, stay safe, look after yourselves, and look after each other. Thank you. Bye.